Hello.
Hi.
All right, so my name is Roselyn. My last name is Maina. And I work for Budget. Worked there for at least 9 years now. And we recently won the elections, and we have 52 employees, so it was 34-17. And it was a big shock to the company because towards the end, of course, they did hold the meetings and they would tell us, yes, we made our mistakes, you know, but we'll fix it. And what we did when we were organizing, we told our people, okay, this is what we're gonna do. If anybody approaches you and they tell you don't vote for the union, just say, okay, and let them leave you alone. So most of the people would come in and management would come in and they would tell people, okay, don't vote for the union, okay? So they would be like, okay, okay. So according to them, they thought they really had, you know, people on board and nobody was gonna vote no. So when they started counting those votes, you should have seen their faces. Now, my part in this, there was a group of 5. 4 of them were men, and I was the only woman. So it meant a lot to me. I'm originally from Africa. I'm from a country called Kenya. And during my grandmother's time, I saw what took place with women. Like, well, I've had stories from my grandmother, my great-grandmother. Women were not allowed a say, you know, in the community or even in their families. If a girl got pregnant, it was the mother's fault, but her fate would be decided by men. Not, you know, not by the women. She would be either forced to marry the guy or something would happen to her, but not her mother. Her mother had no say in this. And if we fast forward this to during my mother's time, when she was a teenager, women were at least being accepted, but not fully accepted. Like, okay, you can be, you know, an assistant something, but not the president of something. So I am honestly like happy that during my time, and hopefully it happens that there will be a woman president. Yeah. And honestly, I was so like divided when it came to the elections because, yeah, Obama has that little part of him that's Kenyan, so I really wanted to support him. But at the same time, Hillary is a woman. I want to see that. So I honestly took that from her and decided, you know what, I'm taking this to work and somebody has to fight for us. And even though the guys were like, okay, this is what we need to do, the fact that they trusted me and brought me in and said, okay, we want you to help us with this. And the way we went about it, nobody went ahead and made a decision to talk to anybody before we all talked. They would all come to me. I was I would say, the mediator between Local 201 and the company. And initially when I called Sheila, she's the one who helped us organize, I didn't know what to say to her, so I lied about my name. I'm like, hi, my name is Margaret, because I didn't know if the number that I got was really for the company. I'm like, what if I'm calling someone a budget? So when I called her, I lied about my name. She told me, oh, is there a way I can call you back? I'm like, no, I will call you back. And when we decided to meet, I was still skeptical. I'm like, what if somebody's following me? And eventually when I did meet with them, and it didn't take me a long time to decide, okay, this is what's best for us, and you know, and I brought it back to the company and everybody was into it. And honestly, what Avis has, by the way, Budget is owned by the same company that owns Avis. And before they would tell us A comes before B. You know, Avis is union. So whatever, we're doing the same amount of work, we share the same fleet of cars, you know, we being managed by the same people. And for them to refuse to pay us the same pay as what they're paying them because they're union, why can't I be part of the union and pay me the same way? And then we would have, you know, and when we held those meetings and we would say the same thing, they would tell us, well, they're union. And I'm like, that's why I want the union. Now, just to end this, I would say, I don't know who's watched this movie. It's called My Big Fat Great Wedding. I liked the part where the father was he was a little bit old school. So he didn't want his daughter going to school because he believed, oh, she's a woman, you know, she's gonna go to school, she's gonna have babies, she's gonna stay at home. Why do I need to spend money on her to go to school? She doesn't need to work. But the daughter really wanted to go to school, so she went to the mother and said, is there a way, can you be able to convince my father for me to go to school? And the mother said, it's okay, the man can be the head of the home, but the woman is the neck. And the neck can turn the head any which way